So you got this idea you want to start your own business, but you don't know where to begin. Well, let's break that down a little bit. There are three ways really to start a business. You can start a business from scratch, you can buy into a business, or you can look into franchising. Let's look at the pros and cons of all three of them. First off, starting a business from scratch. That's a great option for someone who has this nagging idea that you want to bring to market, that you just found out and you just feel like it's a great success and you have great passion for it. It's an interesting way to go forward. In some ways, some people it's the only way to go forward. But it does have the issues with starting everything from scratch, your operations, your product, your marketing, your support, your financing, everything is from scratch. And that's not for everyone. The burden of that is not for everyone. On top of it, statistics shows us that 80% of those businesses fail after 5 years or before 5 years. The second way of doing it would be buy into a business, an existing business, or to buy it totally. You can buy part of the business, you can buy all the business. When you do that, there's a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, you're going to pay a premium for that. You're going to pay a multiple of whatever the cash flow is and how the existing business person defines that cash flow. So you got to be very careful about that. Secondly, you got to be sure that your skill set transfers over to the business. Just because it looks like good business and because the cash flow looks good doesn't mean it's going to be a good match for you. Third, you got to do your research very much so, because in many cases, and this was the case for myself when I first got into entrepreneurialism, you could be buying into the business's problems. There's a reason why they're selling that business, and you got to get to the bottom of it. Everyone says they want to retire, but if you're a 45-year-old man that's not selling the business for a great amount of money, maybe they're not retiring. So you need to look into that. But for many people, the immediacy of the cash flow would be a good thing. And if it's something you have enjoyed doing and there's a passion there for it, perhaps that's a good way to go for you. The third way would be looking at franchising. Now, franchising has this great opportunity because you're buying into a business that's really regulated by the federal and state organizations. So they have to be forward in everything they do. They put forth all their financials. They put forth all the people that went into them before. They put forth everything that you need to get into the business. So it's really well scrutinized. And you're in business for yourself, not by yourself. They have training modules, both in person and online, and people to support you ongoing. And many of the businesses have mentors. The second thing is they have technology, they have marketing support services. All those things are really important if you find yourself a person that wants that support. So what we find is that there are many options to go into business. I myself have experience in two of them. So if you'd like to discuss some of the ways to get into business, I can help you. And I'd be happy if you scan the QR code below and set up a call to talk.